Hi everyone, for tonight's nightcap and review, I'm having water, and tonight I'll be discussing Within Shadows by Natosha Bear. I did receive this as an ARC, and of course I'm gonna give my honest opinion. These are the highlights and the content warnings. And my rating for this book is a 3.75, so what's it about? So this book is about Maeve, who's in her last year of college and is working on rebuilding her life after her ex, Oliver, shattered her trust. But things are starting to look up, especially with surprise tickets from her parents that include backstage passes to meet her favorite band. But as she meets Knox, the masked frontman, she feels like his piercing gaze can see her all the way down to her soul. For Knox, behind the mask is a man who is tired of the spotlight and everything that comes with it. But as he meets Maeve, he feels like she is the perfect girl for him, and all he wants to do is keep her safe and give her whatever she needs. But because he's a musician, she doubts his sincerity, so he knows he will have to get a little creative while he proves himself, even if it means hiding who he truly is. But will he be able to keep her safe when Oliver comes back more dangerous than ever and threatening not just their future, but her life as well? So what are my thoughts? Again, I'm giving this a 3.75. Now, there were a lot of elements that I did enjoy about this book, and I found the plot to be entertaining. But I will say for me, the pacing was a little fast, which means certain areas of this book felt a little glazed over, that I felt if they had slowed things down and added more descriptors and expanded upon the scenes, it could have added real depth that I could have become more invested in the characters and situations. But again, overall, I did find the book entertaining. I will say the author, in a good way, confused me because I thought the book was going to end one way. But then the author would write something in the next chapter that would have me second guessing myself. But then we would go on to the next chapter and I'd be back to thinking I was right and how it was going to end. And I just was feeling a little gaslit by the author in a good way because I'm like, no, it ends this way. But then she's like, no, it's not going to end that way. But it might end that way. So all I had to do was fight the urge the whole time to go to the end of the book to see if this was going to end how I thought it did. I fought the urge and I really did enjoy the process to get there. But I do think if the pacing had been better or at least slowed down with more depth to the scenes, I definitely could have given this a 4 or higher. Now, for Maeve, our female main character, she was definitely a very likable character who's been through something traumatic. So I definitely enjoyed reading her journey as she tries to reclaim herself, especially with the support of those around her, especially the men in her life. That was very enjoyable. It was very entertaining, and they have some great chemistry with her. I'm trying not to give anything away, but let's just say I enjoyed it. Now, this book was not 100% for me, but I did enjoy what I read, and I would recommend it. It will be available September 5th, so definitely check it out, and I hope you enjoy it. And I hope everyone has a good night and happy readings.